Maybe I'm only saying this because I just finished taking a fiction writing class, but junior year could best be described as a series of love stories. September 2024, fall quarter, the co-ops. The year began with one friend turned roommate and 11 complete strangers, dropped into a big old house that hadn't been inhabited in the past year. I foraged fruit with my roommate. We shared clothing, we made food together. The weather plunged into darkness, cold and gray. She moved out before I did at the end of fall quarter. I flunked 2 of my final exams. I flew through the first 4 stages of grief and landed on acceptance. I made small talk with some guy sitting next to me in sociology class. He was surprised that I was actually a physio major. That feels completely different from Soch, he said. I was in turn surprised by the wit of my own response. Both fields are about understanding how things work, patterns, processes, etc. Holiday break was kind to me. I came home to the people I've known since forever, and together we visited places that I'd never been, but somehow simultaneously felt like home. Come winter quarter, I deleted Instagram. I bought a disposable camera and took it on a rainy camping trip in Big Sur. I attended a conference at UC Merced. I got to visit the experimental setup of the research project that I'd been dreaming about for the past 2 summers. My new roommate and I rented a zip car and drove up to Lake Berryessa. I have been baking more often, painting more often, finding reasons to keep going and asking myself, what brings me joy? I learned to wait for spring. Spring came. I've been basking on the roof, reading more books. I crawled out of my pit of denial and acknowledged that co-op life isn't healthy for me right now. I reattempted therapy with a new mindset that therapy won't automatically fix me. I need to work on myself. I'm recognizing the distortions in my thinking, the patterns I fall into, the processes, etc. I spent so much of this past year marking the calendar until my summer internship starts. But now I find myself clinging to these last threads of junior year. Life just started getting good again. There's so much sunlight. I finally made friends with my housemates. The trees are ablaze with my favorite color. Everywhere I go, I seem to find love.